So I quit smoking cigarettes about 20 days ago. I got that. So 20 days, 9 hours. I saved like $100. But I feel like I did it in a pussy way. Like, I got prescribed medicine from Kaiser. It's called Wellbutrin. It's basically an antidepressant. I was like, fuck, I'm feeling kind of down. And he's like, oh, you're going to feel a euphoric feeling for like 2 weeks. I'm like, fucking sign me up, dude. That sounds great. And, but I feel like I did it in a pussy way because I talked to old guys at work. Like, yeah, I smoked 20 years and it was hard. I quit. I'm like, yeah, how'd you do it? You weaned off the patch, you do the gun, what'd you do? And he's like, oh, I woke up and just stopped doing it. Went to work. I'm like, shit, okay, Jesus Christ, you're a fucking badass. These guys are a little bit older than me, you know. I can't do what they do. So another thing I gave up in 2017, I gave up social media. So I'm not on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, Twitter, all that shit. And it honestly, the only thing that I found different is like, I don't know anybody's fucking birthday. Like Facebook always reminds me of people's birthday. I don't know anyone's birthday. I'm not really reading too much into the political shit. So I know everything's Donald Trump right now. And I'm not reading too much into it right now. My life really hasn't changed too much. There's a lot of shit going on. I have noticed that like gardeners in Glendora over here, they've just been driving like really good. They always drive kind of slow to begin with because they don't want to get pulled over. But I saw one the other day. He's driving, using his blinker and using like hand signals. I was like, fuck, this guy 10 and 2. Jesus Christ, man, these aren't too good. This is my second time doing this shit. Okay, give me a break. Jesus Christ. Last week was my first time. Alright, so anyways, went on a date with a girl. It's a third date. Has anyone ever had like a shit third date before? Like the third date for me is kind of like when people start like getting a little comfortable and this girl, it was a Netflix fucking date. You know what? I took her on a date. Like, I paid money. I went on 2 dinner dates. The third date's appropriate, whatever. She comes over, but then you start noticing things about that person. And you're like sitting there and I'm trying to pick a movie and I get the Heavyweights. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good movie. She's like, I don't do old movies. Like, what the fuck is that? It's like, okay, I'm like, oh, maybe 95. It's kind of old. It's not that fucking old. It's a classic. So I'm like moving along, and then we get to Swingers with Vince Vaughn. She's like, what's that? I go, Swingers, Vince Vaughn, John Favreau. She goes, I want to watch that. And I'm like, that was made in '96. What the fuck are you talking about? So anyway, I put it on, and she's just sitting there, and I just hear like, her breathing, and I'm like, hey, are you okay? She's like, oh yeah, I'm alright, just I'm a heavy breather. I go, you sound like James Gandolfini did when he was probably hiking up a flight of steps. My God, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what do you need, an inhaler? She's like, it's in the car. And I'm like, go get it. And she's like, I don't know where my keys are. And I'm like, you lost your fucking keys? Like, we've been in my area, like my fucking room. Like, we haven't gone anywhere. Like, you know, anyway, she pissed me off. I was over it. But, I'm pretty single. Like here's a real here's a real single feeling that I had. Okay, I wanted to jerk off, all right, but I'm out of Cetaphil. I don't feel like going to the fucking Save Brothers just to buy it. You know, because they gotta buy a bunch of shit to kind of mold with it. You don't want to be the guy with like a bunch of lotion. Like that's it. That's all I need. So this is how single I am. I had to get a fucking buck knife that I've been sharpening for a while. So this is sharpening knife. Anyways, but I'm like fucking cranking it open just to get to the bottom of the barrel, just to jerk off. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like looking at myself in the mirror like, the fuck have I become? My God. Like, I'm going through the fucking remnants of the Cetaphil bottle just to, like, you know, that's some single shit. I don't know if you guys have experienced. Maybe everyone's like, oh, I didn't talk about it if it did. Jesus Christ. So I just got back from San Luis Obispo for the weekend, and that was fun. It's a college town. I just realized I fucking hate college guys, like frat guys. I fucking hate those guys because they're so pumped on life. Like, I saw them at the Cal Poly Mustangs baseball game, these fucking guys wear Tommy Bahama shirts and boat shoes, short shorts, and they're like, all just having a great time. They haven't realized that when they get out of college, they're going to be so fucking in debt, their credit sucks. The first car they're going to finance, unless their mom or dad helps, is a fucking Toyota Yaris. You know what I mean? Nothing. I sell cars for a living, so that sounds funny to me. It's not that nice of a car if anyone drives it. It's a cheap car, you know, because they don't have credit. They gotta buy a cheap car. Anyways, they're fucking douchebags. They're just high on life, but you know. That's it. I got nothing to close on. So
Grady. Give it up for her. They're high on life. It's a pretty solid closer.